All right, everybody, what's going on? It's your boy C Wells, aka the tour guide around the SWAC, and welcoming you to another edition of SWAC Talk, the show where we cover the SWAC inside and out. And man, we got some news coming across the wire early this morning on Saturday, man. So early, man, my dog's still out there barking, man, going stupid. He can't believe the news. Although in a way you can believe it, man. As you can see on the scroll below, man, Reed and Bethune Cookman have parted ways. We're gonna chop it up about that for a little bit. Is it a surprise? Is it isn't? A lot of things kind of happened this week that, probably should not have happened these last couple of weeks. Some things are now kind of cleared up a little bit as to why there was not much activity at Bethune Cookman. So we're going to go through it and talk about it and chop it up, man. So hit those socials. They're on the screen down below. Facebook is Swag Talk, Instagram Swag Talk, Twitter Swag Talk 76. Make sure y'all like the video, hit that notification bell, and share the videos, man. Hit the subscription button, man. Subscribe. I can't even talk. Subscribe, man. Like I say, I was so hyped, man, to come in here and drop this, man. I didn't even do my little intro, man. So keep my music for a couple seconds, man. We're gonna go ahead and chop it up, get the little music going, and let's start the show. Swag Talk, let's get it.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Grand opening, grand closing, as the great Chris Rock usually say, man. This is the news of the day, man. Ed Reed and Bethune Cookman couldn't agree on contracts, aka we don't want you to coach here, aka things did not go as planned. In a way, it's a surprise, man. In a way, it's not. I'm gonna put his letter on the screen. I'm gonna read it as well, just to kind of put it out there. So we'll go ahead and start off with that. As you can see, it's on the screen here. I always get myself lined up all wrong. Basically, it says Bethune Cookman University has been working with my legal team to craft contract terms with the language and resources we knew were needed to build a successful football program. It is my desire to not only coach football, but be an agent of change that most people just talk about being. However, after weeks of negotiations, I have been informed that the university won't be ratifying my contract and won't make good on the agreement that we had in principle, which had provisions and resources best needed to support the student athletes. I was committed to coaching and cultivating a relationship with the university, players, community, and the fans. It is extremely disappointing that this won't be happening. Thank you to those who share my vision and believe the greatness can be achieved with the right environment and surroundings. Although we can't make things work at BCU, the goal and mission are still the same. We serve to lead and lead to serve. We will continue with our pillars: respect, educate, empower, dream. Our efforts will remain about the kids through our foundation, via our health and wellness programs, camps, and fundraising. We won't stop changing lives for the better as we've done for over 20 years. So just, this was an eventful time, man. December 27th, he was hired. January 21st, he was let go. Less than a month. And in that month, there were social media rants. There was, some people, a lot of people saying it wasn't seeing a lot of action taking place at Bethune Cookman. He was working under principal at Bethune Cookman, so they hadn't officially agreed to a contract, which makes everything even more crazy that you would act like that before you even put pen to paper. And so this is something that doesn't look good on either side, man. Bethune Cookman, obviously, now you're without a head coach. Signing date is in less than 2 weeks. Actually, less than probably a week and a half. February 1st. So signing day is right around the corner, man. You don't have a coach. You didn't really bring in a lot of guys, as far as portal guys and even commitments. With Ed Reed being there, so you still have to start over. Now you got to start over again. Where does this lead you on a coaching search? You're probably going to end up with something that may not even benefit your program. If you can get a good coach in this time period, then I would definitely be surprised at that. Now our eyes on Bethune-Cookman again, man. What they're gonna do? This is a team that went 2-9 the last 2 years. You let go of coach who was who was struggling, but I think this guy has some. I feel like Coach Sims has some kind of leeway due to the success he had at the school before. Like I always say, you fire a coach with the intent to get better. You don't fire a coach with the intent to still be blowing in the breeze. And right now, Bethune-Cookman is blowing in the breeze, and they are the talk of the world for all the wrong reasons right now. So they're gonna need to really make some headway and make some things happen to kind of swing things back on their side. Now some people are gonna support Bethune-Cookman because they feel like the social media situation with Coach Reed was unwarranted, and a lot of people sided with them. So those people are cool. The people who feel like they did him wrong, those are the people that are gonna have to win over again. But all of this kind of also stems back to the fact that you have a basketball coach as your athletic director, man. I don't think in college athletics that should be the case. I mean, I've seen it done, but a lot of the time that it had been done, there weren't any situations like this where you were really needed in two places at once. I mean, obviously you got assistants and all of that stuff, but you need that stable foundation to kind of keep these things in line, man. And then on the flip side, you look at you look at it from every side, man. I feel like until I hear otherwise, I feel like he didn't really vet Bethune-Cookman as well as he should have. I feel like he kind of jumped on a job and was not prepared for what was waiting for him. I mean, obviously, like I said on Swag Smoke, we've all had jobs before that you get there. It ain't nothing like you thought it was gonna be, but none of us, as far as I know, were head coaches at the university level. So those kind of jobs, those kind of situations, you can work through them. But knowing what you're getting yourself into is something that you have to do in all situations. And being a guy who wasn't a head coach before, wasn't really a coach at all before. You put yourself in situations that you didn't know how to get out of, or you weren't prepared for. I wonder if this is gonna kind of stymie that celebrity coach wave that a lot of people was on. That's another situation that you got two different sides on. I'm one of the people that I would prefer getting coaches that work their way up the ladder, because that's the one thing that we always talk about. White institutions in the NFL doing against black coaches is not rewarding coaches for working their way up the ladder. I feel like you're robbing a young coach of a position in that way. But I mean, if the situation is right and the guy has the right mentality, I don't have a problem with it. I just don't like just going after pro guys just because they're pro guys and you're not even looking at real qualified coaches that put in the work to get there. Is this gonna slow that down? Who knows? Will he talk to some of his dudes and be like, bro, don't even mess with that kind of stuff, because this is what you're gonna find yourself getting into. A lot of things are gonna be still moving parts in this situation in terms of moving forward with the whole celebrity coaching thing. Also with Bethune-Cookman, a lot of people are gonna watch what they do. If they make the wrong move, man, they could find themselves moving even further behind, because now they're definitely going to be behind the eight ball, getting guys. I mean, school is starting, so it's going to be tougher and tougher to get guys in right now for the spring. You got to retain. Well, the one good thing for Bethune-Cookman is that the portal is closed right now, so you're not going to lose any guys to the portal. So somebody's going to have to scramble. I mean, you're going to have to try to. I don't know where they're gonna go, man, and I don't envy them at all right now. But I'm gonna sit back and pop me some popcorn and watch this thing, because I feel like this is one of those situations that you just don't see every day, man. This is something that you find yourself kind of looking at it funny, and it's crazy to me. So I think that we're gonna really make our way through this situation and see what happens. So stay tuned to Swag Talk, man. We're going to talk more about this during the week. We got our SWAC basketball recap coming at you tomorrow. Got a lot of SWAC action taking place today. Jackson State, Bethune Cookman, ironically. HBCU Gold today. The women play at 12:30. The men play at 3. Those games are in Jackson, so you in the Jackson area, man. Once you zip on out there, I know by the time you see this show, the women's game will probably already be going on. But if you in the area, man, once you dip on down to Jackson State and check out some SWAC basketball, watch 4 really good teams play ball today. If you can't catch those games on HBCU Go, you can check my Twitter. I have the list of all games and the links for the streams for each basketball game today. So check that out. And like I said, tomorrow we'll be back with the SWAC basketball recap and preview of Monday's games. Wednesday we'll recap the Monday games and preview the Saturday games. Thursday, SWAC Smoke live 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Sunday, gonna do it all over again. Man, as we said on SWAC Smoke, man, if you somebody you know is a high school recruit and you want to make a commitment on air, hit us up, man. We got the platform for you. If you're a portal guy and you want to announce or you want to do an interview and state why you chose where you want to go, hit me up, man. I know that guy ain't here no more, but I ain't hard to find, so hit me up and we can make this happen, man. So with that being said, I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Enjoy my Saturday, man. Y'all stay tuned to SWAC Talk and peep all the socials, man. Everybody's gonna be buzzing today, so y'all peep it out and y'all enjoy y'all day when we out of here.